Well, good news for Disney fans because Jio users will now get to watch Disney content on the Jio app. Now, Jio and Disney India have joined hands to offer timeless stories and beloved characters from one of the biggest brands in storytelling. Kevin Lee joins us with more details. Kevin, what does this partnership offer and what kind of content can we look forward to?
Well, it seems like that, at least in India. Now, globally, Disney has plans to release a separate dedicated streaming service called Disney+. This will be rolled out from March. However, for India, they've tied up with Reliance Jio through the Jio Cinema app. Now, Jio users will get access not just to Disney classics, but also Pixar, Marvel and Lucasfilm Star Wars content. The Jio Cinema app comes loaded on the Jio phone, but it's also available to download if you are an Apple user or an Android user. So it's not just limited to users of the Jio phone. Jio clearly placing a big premium on content. Remember, they completed a merger with music streaming service Saavn earlier this year to form Jio Saavn. This is the logical next step in that journey. What will be interesting to see is when Disney rolls out its dedicated streaming app, Disney Plus, globally, it might not do so in India because it's already tied up with Jio for that now.
All right, Kevin, thanks a lot for that. So this is Reliance and Disney taking their partnership forward after Mickey Mouse as well as other Disney characters did tie up with Mumbai Indians a couple of years ago. But as we speak about Jio, the standard disclaimer is on your screens. Reliance Industries, the promoter of RelJio, also controls Network 18, which owns the channel you love and you're watching. But with that, we move on to another conglomerate. Tata Group's performance has been mixed, yet it ends 2018 on a stronger and a better note. That's the word coming in from its chairman, N. Chandrasekaran, in his annual New Year letter to employees. Chandra says the One Tata policy and the vision of 3S, simplifying, synergizing and scaling, has worked, and the group has in total spent over $10 billion to deleverage and restructure the Tata Group. Kritika Saxena is here with the takeaways of that letter. Kritika.
In his annual letter to employees, N. Chandrasekaran, the chairman of Tata Sons, has pointed out some key areas. So let's start one by one on the highlights of this letter. To begin with, N. Chandrasekaran has outlined that in total, the group has committed over 70,000 crore rupees. That's $10 billion in deleveraging and restructuring Tata companies, consolidating holdings and acquiring assets. This is to enhance and carry forward the One Tata and the 3S strategy that N. Chandrasekaran had devised. They have also crossed 10 lakh crore rupees in 2018 alone. Now, to outline what exactly has been done, he gives an example of the aerospace and defense vertical. For instance, that has been consolidated into a single unified entity, and similarly, they are reducing subsidiaries, exiting non-core businesses and aligning operations across the board. Over and above that, he's gone on to give an example of how they are ensuring that they utilize the group's strengths. For instance, Tata Motors, in its electric vehicles push, is partnering with Tata Cap for financing and Tata Power for charging infra network, and that is going to be the strategy in the years to come. Now, as we say hi to 2019, N. Chandrasekaran has said that yes, the new year will bring macro challenges. In fact, he's outlined, and this is very critical, that global liquidity is very clearly tighter than it was earlier, and that is going to be a challenge going forward. 2019 is going to bring with it a set of issues, and with that, of course, is going to be a high political uncertainty with the upcoming elections in India. But he admits that, yes, the performance in 2018 was mixed and there is a lot more work to do ahead. But they are in a better position by the end of 2018 than they were when they started the year.
Thank you, Kritika, for that. But moving on, the Economic Offences Wing of the Mumbai Police has filed a supplementary charge sheet into the 5,600 crore NSCL scam. Now, the charge sheet runs into over 23,000 pages and names over 63 accused. Utkarsh Chaturvedi is here with the details. Utkarsh, take us through the details and what does this 23,000 pages charge sheet really mean?
First charge sheet which was filed was around 9,600 pages, as this one is almost triple of the size. But as you said, the Mumbai Police filed a supplementary charge sheet in the NSCL scam. It's a 23,600 page charge sheet versus a 9,000 page charge sheet this time. Last time, the charge sheet had only 7 accused. This time, the charge sheet has been filed against 63 accused, which consists of around 27 accused persons and 33 accused companies. Now, this charge sheet includes about 520 witness statements, investigations of over 509 bank accounts and 22 GB data. government had appointed a forensic auditor and a digital forensic auditor, which also helped the Mumbai EOW in investigating this case. Now, group companies of defaulters as well as some brokers have been named in this charge sheet. We have information of at least 3 brokers who have been named in this charge sheet. IIFL, Anand Rathi and Geojit have been named in the FIR. Remember that Amit Rathi from Anand Rathi Securities, Chintan Shah from IIFL and CP Krishnan from Geojit were arrested by Mumbai EOW in the year 2015, and the first charge sheet was filed in 2014. Now we'll get you more details from this extensive charge sheet filed by EOW and see if there are any new and interesting revelations from the same.
Utkarsh, thanks a lot for that. We slip into a short break, come back, we get you a recap on how the markets fared in the December series. Stay tuned for that.